I hate being fucking married. I long for the day to be single again.
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. So in our today's conversation, we'll be looking at this video of this woman who was crying saying she hates being married, and most of her problems in her life were caused because of the marriage. So kindly watch her video as well as the people who stitched her video to give her the word of hope and the word of encouragement. Stick around and I'll be back soon.
I hate being fucking married. I long for the day to be single again. The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. But I literally do hate being married. So y'all know how I say that I always use my content to push my pain into purpose, make y'all laugh. A lot of this pain is connected to my marriage. A lot of it. I just try my hardest not to put it out there, and I'm still not going to go into details. But just know that this shit is not fucking gold. And no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still just want the fuck out. I want to be single. I know I can love myself better alone than anybody can love me with them. I love who I am, but I do not love who I am with this person. I hate being fucking married. And all my life, once this shit is over, I would never fucking get married again.
I just saw this TikTok where the woman is crying saying she hates being married. And the video was sent to me. You know who you are. Thank you for sending it. And when I watched it, I went and left a couple of comments. The comments have now been turned off on the video. And if this comes across her way, I hope she sees it. My heart hurts for her because I understand when you are in something, specifically a marriage, and you just want out of it. And she said she's been a housewife for over 10 years. So financially, she's dependent on him. And in many ways, many reasons why women don't leave is because of finances. We talked about it on live today that the hardest thing is figuring out, am I going to be financially okay by myself? And you are, and you will. And divorce is hard as fuck. Being married and hating it, that's hard too. And you have to choose your heart. And it's going to be hard if you stay, and it'll be hard if you leave. And also there's light at the end of the tunnel, that it does get better. And there are so many women, and I know this because I'm having these conversations every single day, that are in marriages and they are miserable and they are unhappy, right? And they don't know what to do. And they're dying on the inside. And they're crying, like she is on the internet, and don't know where to go. But you know it's unhealthy. You know the dynamics of the marriage is not good for you. And so I want to offer encouragement to anyone who is in this space, especially as we're preparing for the holidays. And you are thinking about separating, you're thinking about leaving, you no longer want to be married, but you're scared as shit and you don't know what to do with that. And you feel lonely and isolated and no one understands. And you don't even know how to fathom up the words. I get it. I've been there. Trust me. And I just want to encourage you in this moment that you have found your community. And I hope this video gets back to her, but you have found your community, right? I'll continue to share my journey in hopes that someone else will be encouraged on their own, right? And then also know that it may be very painful today, but it does get sweeter. It does get better once you begin to choose yourself and take care of yourself in whatever way that looks for you. I understand what it's like to be in a marriage and be miserable and in a lot of emotional pain. And there are many ways that it made me sick. I used to suffer from migraines really bad. And I now know that they stemmed from my marriage. I ended up with PTSD. It's intense, it's a lot. And you're not alone, right? It's okay to have your feelings. Your feelings are valid. And my heart, just watching her cry, I'm like, I chose to not be on the internet during the time that I was going through the darkest moments of my life. But then I can understand why the internet could be a way for you to release and get it out. And so I'm here. If you have questions, leave them below. This is a safe space for you. If you want to DM me, you can. I have resources if you're interested. If this resonated with you, please save it so you can come back to it. Please repost it so another woman can be encouraged on her journey. We're in this together. And I'm speaking from someone who was married for 19 years, and I'm a year and a half divorced, and life is so much better for me now. But when I was in the thick of it like that woman, I get it. I get it. And then this is the thing too, y'all. when you decide that you want to get a divorce, but you still have to live with the person, that's hard. That's very, very hard, because now you got to navigate all the emotions that come with that. So I'm here for you. Again, save it so you can come back to it, repost it so someone else can be encouraged, leave a comment, and so we can all see that we're not alone. And I wish you the most amazing day.
So I don't know this person's situation at all. I don't know anything about their relationship. But I can tell you that research shows that about 69% of conflict in relationships is unresolvable. And that oftentimes leads to a lot of frustration. And the problem isn't necessarily the unresolved conflict. The problem is that people don't know how to fight fair or find compromise through that unresolved conflict, which leads to more friction and ultimately more frustration, to a point where people may want out even if a situation can be resolved. If you're in a situation like this and you need some resources, comment the word growth and I'll send them to your DM.
I understand this woman so well. And the fact that she is dependent on him, it's so sad. And most of the times, that is the reason why most of women are stuck in these homes with these men they don't want or they don't love anymore, because they are independent. That is the more reason, again, I always emphasize a woman should not only depend on a man, no matter who your father is, no matter who your husband is in life. Never depend on him. At least have something going on in your life on your own. So that in situation like this, at least you are able to come out and stand on your own. I understand her so well. It's so sad because most of the women are going through the same in this marriage. They are no longer interested in the marriage, but they can't move out or they can't quit the marriage yet because they can't stand on their own. They depend on the man. Well, in case she comes across this video, the only thing she can do right now is to plan her exit. Like serious, she needs to plan her exit. She cannot stay in that marriage. Looking at her mental health right now, I can see that she is really disturbed and she cannot spend her life like that. She needs to start planning her exit right now. It's not too late. You're just on time. And guys, kindly leave a sweet message for her in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. See you in the next video and stay safe.